An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect. Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the background music in the kitchen once in a while. It's a great way to find new inspiration. This chest is pretty good at keeping things fresh.
The heavens are... Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Linnea volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them, and now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this
Guhua clan? Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of...
Justice is blind to our back.
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang?
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier...
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please, just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished.
Hey, where are you?
Oh, amazing!
Hello?
No wonder this book is so...
How can they bully poor old...
Don't forget me.
Oh, so now you...
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help... Of course I do. An initial... Give me a second to reflect.
You're still here? What is this? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say...
There's a saying that goes...
Quit quoting
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader. Especially when the one you seek...
It's cute that you want us, but you picked the wrong time.
I may be young, my liege.
Oh, great speech.
Are you here to play with me?
The merrier. Rain outlines his face.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure, though I long to restore Gu.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking...
I'll see to it that no harm... It's not like the Patui to pick sides in a business dispute. There must be a deeper level. He mentioned Gentry Malta.
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow. So that's how that turned out.
Ugh, this guy is so... Fine, from now on...
You go first. One more page and I'll go... I want to help.
Who goes there? How strange. The Master's dealing with some
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently.
So, where...
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I beg for your mercy.
Well, my map... Luckily for you...
Thank you, thank you.
Nice work! Is that so? Anyway, seems like the VIP... In that case... Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one shouldn't have... Either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
I understand. I do. Please, do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him? You had other things when actually all you meant...
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to...
The course of action we must take is my liege. For reasons, there is no need for you to read the contents of the...
Ugh, this writing is...
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
Well, why would you want to get them involved? They're one of... Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and Gentry Moutsai must be taught also. I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth.
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample. For each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon! Excuse us.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was...
Can he actually read them?
Yes, the script is honored guess. You must both be wary from... Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly... Please take a seat here and...
Yay! Tasty stuff!
Of course. Please. This way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had...
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Mountsi, for him to correct the error of his ways, since Gentry Mountai's business has to do with core lapis, deprived of the necessary raw materials.
Great idea! That'll be sure, but Liwa is huge. Is it...
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. First, there are a number of vendors in the city There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Ching the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Leo...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. Once you have purchased all the core lapis...
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously...
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought... No, that I... Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? All right. Clearly no
Oi! All of it would be far if it's for the...
Hi, anything... You want all my core lapis? That's sad. Oh, it's for the fate. Oh, don't worry about my prior client. Thank you for your patronage.
Aha, finally. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is... 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. Look, you have your problems to...
All right. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild...
Wait, surely there's... Please, don't do that.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining. If he asks, all we can do is mention your...
I understand. I'm sorry. There's just one other thing, though. There's been... I don't know where exactly. So, maybe you could go and look for the carts? Thank you very...
That's that, then. Oh, yeah! Make a note of... That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back.
Oh, wonderful. Thank...
Done and dusted. We make a great team. Now for the final stop on our Core Lapis crawl.
just who I was hoping. You wouldn't know any...
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing...
Oh? What? Huh? Oh, I see now. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70%.
No need. We'll take it up.
You mean you're not trying to... I can't believe it. But Gentry Mount-size...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you...
Huh. Okay, then. But tell me, what on...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a mil...
Good people always get what's coming to... Anyway, let's get going, because apparently...
Welcome.
You better believe it.
Well, Divine Halberd, and the way the story develops, how blessed we are to...
And this is related to...
It's not. But when something surpasses, and it is thanks to your help that everything...
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then.
Think about it. He panics. Without the goods, he hears a rumor that the fake Gentry Moutsai is so regardless of what...
So it was you!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to... Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and...
We are not persecuting you. Was it not one of your own?
You clearly don't know what's... Master, if you please...
Up to the breather! Turn that frown upside down. Bad dreams be gone!
Pay your dues!
Whoa, part two! A little elusive!
Can't run from death.
Their strength is almost spent.
Might I...
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't call...
My lord, what are you doing here?
Thanks to this valiant young woman.
My lord?
You?
Indeed, my liege.
Rats!
Gentry Moutsai. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide...
You meddling swine! Well...
Since you asked Chang the 3 times the market rate...
How dare you subject me to such viciousness?
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not? On behalf of the Feiyun
You? Funny? So that massive stash of Mora, you let us...
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment. You're too kind.
Yikes! Paimon read in one of these... Paimon's toast, and sorry...
Calm down.
Save me! Save me! This is not...
Jokes aside. Meanwhile, Legend of the I did nothing. And to have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your...
Please inform my father. Might this meritorious...
For all your clever love... A reward!
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't really...
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me.
Finally, you're back. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once. Please don't say that. The Chang family was a prestigious... Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to were it not for you, this barren way...
Wow, that's the second air...
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing?
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Do people really look dead?
Actually, the art is central. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh... In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness... what does it matter? It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small... My ore is sold, and my... What?
What was that?
Oh. That little rascal...
This big only falls a few times a year. If I miss it, I'll have to wait until next year to run my experiments. So please, give me some space. Yes, I know. I should wear more layers.
Sometimes the best medicine is...
Think we can run some tests? Yeah. Something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where... Looks like the Millelith had set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere. Yeah! Let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those...
Halt, you two. There's no, wait.
Sorry, Gent. What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's a...
I'm Feng leader of this Millelith platoon. Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant. But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please.
Wait! Kuching's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we...
Lady Yuhum, as you predicted.
Good work, Fongjin. It's been a while, you two. Let me start by giving you a brief back. For many years, this ley line deposit has been... We're still...
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit... Should you guys be calling...
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be. And all units are elite officers who have served in the Guelu Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily... Still, military action should be taken with precision...
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting...
Yes. Which is why Yelan is...
A few hours. I'm sorry.
Ah! Why'd you have to say...
You're back early.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that by examining on-site samples... Sound familiar? Thought it might. My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of... This eventually depleted all the information.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too.
I see what you're doing.
You're starting to lose Paimon.
And the...
Sure. As you've already noticed, this ley line disturbance differs from previous cases, in that defeating the monsters here in the... So unless we target the deepest to complicate things further, things went smoothly. Meanwhile, the monsters only got... My verdict is, we need to find... If they let a squad inside, they could figure out...
So to summarize, we... Option 2. Understood. I'll need to contact...
Hey! Isn't this the...
Sorry. But plus, So if you don't want... Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence gathering work. And of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my... And once the ley line disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
Paimon too! Plus, we don't need to work...
That looks like determined... I like what I see. Yelan?
Not so fast. Traveler, take this time to rest up and assemble your... Now's the perfect time. Of course, that...
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, with that said,
Yeah! We'll be back with... magnificent court of Fontaine, the most important city in our nation. I'm Ava, and I'll be your tour guide for this trip. Even though I'm not as reliable as others of the Navia line, I'll still do my very best. And if you're dissatisfied with anything,
I don't
feel free to let me
want
know
to
right away.
use the boat. Like, I need to go over there to visit their main.
Please
So I
contact
need
a
to,
staff
like,
member with your
do
feedback after
that.
reaching the station, and we will address your concerns as soon as possible. Back on topic. The destination of this trip will
I
be
don't
the Port
even
of
want to leave
Fontaine.
because this girl seems. I don't even think
If
this
you'd like to
girl
learn
is
more
like
about the latest technological developments in Fontaine, the hottest new trends in cuisine, or upcoming sensational trials, please subscribe to the Steam World.
I don't want to hop off. I feel good. And this boat ride seems cool. as fuck.
The steamer makes lots of fantastic serialized novels, including the thriller Great Detective Herlock, which recently reached its dramatic conclusion. Right at the very end, Herlock faces off against the real mastermind, revealed to be the assistant, Miss Jacoba, in a duel with the old side to Lilian Cruces Ordo. I couldn't stop my feelers from shaking. Oh no, did I spoil it for you? Oops. Anyway, coming up ahead on your left-hand side is Mercy Village, the hometown of all Melusines, myself included. It's deep below the ground just over there. We will now pass through Poisson Tunnel. Now that I think about it, very few people tend to take this line. Maybe it's because humans don't really like desserts. After all, the most popular route in and out of Fontaine is through Leroy's Tenue Vale. I've heard that in places with lots of sand, even Clockwork Mecca will start to malfunction. I mean, no rational person would try to cross a vast, hot, and dry desert to get to Fontaine, right? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to imply that you were irrational. Looking ahead on your right-hand side, you see Aranias, where the Opera Epiclese is located. Do you see that really tall structure? I once asked Elsa, what's that big old thing? She said, no clue. What's the use of learning the meaning of things? But anyway, Elsa is a super amazing and super friendly Melusine. If you have a chance, you really should take an audio and listen to her tour. Behind me is the destination of our tour, the magnificent Court of Fontaine. Please take all of your personal belongings with you when you disembark.
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect.